Selamat malam guys. Malam ini kita live football guys. Sudah hari ini ada acara terus jadi tidak sempat live ya. Makalele, Michael Owen, buset. Steve Manaman. Udah pasti keren sih Makalele. Dia pasti berat lah untuk dapatinya. Bitcoin itu. Liga Spanyol. Tentang skill top 10 skill. Kali ini Madrid lagi top. Madrid lagi top chair. All player box to box. Forman, mantap sih ini. Ini ada tak ya? Creative playmaker ya. AMF creative playmaker. Ada kayaknya. Main apa adanya aja lah. Ini ala posisinya build up, box to box. Tak defense lah. Alaba ini counternya Hazard. Ini pemainnya bagus, ini ada Mosquera.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Howson reaching 3 figures. It is having a shot! There it is! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that's well spotted. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Cleared without complication. Picked out brilliantly. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. Oh, well measured. And he cuts out the supply. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Dispatched clinically. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
That has shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that has been clubbed away. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And this is Forlan. Mbappe. That's a cute ball. Now it's Mbappe. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Figo. Now it's Forlan. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Albert Ferrer can get it clear. Bellingham given the lift of his goal. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. William Carvalho. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior, who does have an assist to his name, and it's Asal. And this is Figo. Now it's Mbappe. Howson spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. And here's Figo. And here's Figo. And that is expertly dealt with. That's a lovely, neat pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Asal. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Pedri. Bellingham. Mbappe. And this is Forlan. And it's Forlan. Chance, surely! It's there! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Mallorca take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Figo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Forlan. And the finish! Forlan! That is a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're at it again And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.
Nggak berlawan itu, bosan mainnya.
Saya yang menjadi Menteri Kepolisian, saya lebih baik menjadi petani saja. Oh iya, ini menyala nih Pak Kapolri. Polri menolak.
Apalah lawannya kayak gini, enggak ini kali enggak kali lawannya kalau lawan kayak gitu.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Mbappe. Cross it. Oh, what has happened here? And it's claimed by the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Messi. Now it's Cruyff. That's a good ball out wide. There's a sharp little ball here. Harrison making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me.
Chance! It's hit the upright. Chouameni. And it's Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now, can they get him away? It's played through for him. Messi! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Tries to pass it through. Now that looks a decent ball. A decent chance! We've got a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football and more front.
There's the shot! That's going to go a long way. And it's Asal. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Messi. No, it's come to nothing. And it's Asal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
What a throw in. Vinicius Junior. Can he latch on to this? That is lovely. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's managed to get free.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to play it through. Showing good feet. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And he's taking no chances there. Threads one in. Dani Ceballos puts them all in. And that's really well manoeuvred. The message is clear, none shall pass. Mbappe. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
Goes for the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Asensio clears it away. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Albert Ferrer deals with that comfortably. Tchouameni is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Vinicius Junior. Great vision. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Makalele could move up a gear here. And the pass is intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. reflections on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he shoots! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's had a hit! It's bounced back off the post. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's neat. And this is Asal. Bellingham.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
That has been cut short.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Messi. And this is Cruyff. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Dani Ceballos. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Vinicius Junior. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change? Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Valverde. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Vinicius Junior! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played right into his path.
Might want to be careful there.
Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
75 minutes played. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Madrid claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Madrid have their second corner now. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. That was easy, almost too easy.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Deftly away. Taken back almost at once. And here's Mbappe.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And a chance! Quality ball. Azar. Looking for a runner. Oh, Red, nice interception. Makaleli conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Cruyff.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Delivery from him. Gets his head on it! They've scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 12.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that pass just didn't quite work. 90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. Into extra time we go. Madrid conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's Bellingham. Makaleli. No way through. And here's Vinicius Junior. Messi. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Valverde puts his foot on the gas. Vinicius Junior powering forward here. Spread it left. Makaleli in. And the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Roberto Carlos goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Bellingham. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. impressive save.
Alexander-Arnold actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bellingham, 2 assists to his credit already. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now he's got space here. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Strokes it back. Can he get on? And the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, good-looking ball. Looking to play him in. Madrid are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Lobbed in behind. And they've got rid. And he's managed to get rid. Can he get it through?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Mbappe. Makaleli is wide and looking to get onto this. Valverde. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid can look back at this result with regret. A front foot...
Mbappe. Nggak melawan kalau ada Mbappe itu, Mbappe gimbal loh. Ini cuma nyari koin 50 nak mampus main. Mbappe gimbal lagi. Mampus.
And so we reach a fork in the road.
Bienvenidos al
Fortunes
partido de hoy.
can turn either way
Hoy
from
se
this point.
enfrentan
One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Camavinga is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
He's the kind of player who plays with his head up, Peter. Always looking around, taking pictures, looking for movement and gaps in the opposing defence. So I'd expect to see plenty of the ball at his feet today, and that is bad news for the opposition.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Goulet. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Now it's Azar. Back into the middle. Knocks it out wide. He has found the way through. Takes a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Bellingham. He's dribbled past his man here. He's a shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that's it. That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all...
Itu tak bisa diandal. Lawan kayak tai. Pepek lah. Lawan tuh kasih yang sepadan lah, basic juga lah. Aku tak ada pemain big time, show time. Hancur aku kena hajar terus. Bikin malas main. Ini hantu ini apa lah ini, kartu apa ini? Halo hari ini. Kalau tak terlalu ngimbangin nggak akan bisa main ini. Lawannya hantu-hantu semua. 3-1-3-3. Tak fair kali Konami ini kau carikan musuh. Raul. Mampus.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I've always been impressed with Danny Carvajal, Peter, because of his work rate and incessant running. A consummate team player and a real fighting spirit inside him. You know, he's got that grit about what he does as a fullback. Although we're starting to see flashes of individualism here and there, and I hope that can only improve his game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Bops him off in and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vinicius Junior. Ricky Puig did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Raul. Spread it left. Now it's Pedri. Oh, he's onto this. And he's lost his man. Real chance! There it is! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the ball's gone astray. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Solot. And he was quick to react. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. This looks promising. And he's managed to get bullish header! And he gets rid in a hurry. Azar can see things others simply cannot. He came in hard, very hard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pinches it off him. And back to the keeper. Pedri. Cadiz are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Vinicius Junior.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Harrison concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Solot. And no, that was never going to make it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ricky Puig. It's Belletti. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Roberto Carlos. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Raul. Surlot. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good ball. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. He's had it taken off him. Just eases him off the ball. Messi receives it in a good position here. That is ended up in no man's land. No way through there. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Now it's Azar.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Raul. Vinicius Junior. Belletti. Here's Ricky Puig. Raul. Now it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Now it's Surlot. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's picked his way through. And this is Azar. That has earned a reprieve. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Roberto Carlos. Surlot. Pedri is in a really good position out wide. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Pedri crosses. And that's the keeper's ball.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
No, that's been intercepted. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that is out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Surlot. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. So this to extend their lead. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Courtois. Oh, what has happened here? That's tidy. And they've got a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And that's definitely not his best. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Just the goal. Can he finish? And he's found the net!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Valverde. That has been cut short. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That ball looks a good one. And this is Raul. He's had a shot! It's really well cleared. Who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire. Good ball, good take. Now, can they get him away? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Ricky Puig. Hazard. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Ball on the spot. Can he? And they've turned it round. As close to a certainty as can be.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Can he get it through? Belletti. Ricky Puig. Now it's Messi. Pedri. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Sorloth. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Sorloth. Now it's Sorloth. He's got away. And the shot! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And that has been clubbed away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh no, this does not look good. They've got to be quick to recover this. And the shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Cadiz complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress...
And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.
1 jam main sia-sia gara-gara kiper anjing. Bulat pelan golnya. Courtois orang jago-jago, ini Courtois kita kayak kecot ya, babi. Kiper pepek. Aku ini malas ngomong, cuma naik darah aku nih kalau buat lawan kita tuh nggak berimbang semua loh. Kita punya kesempatan menang, tapi kiper kita ngelawak. Nggak usah main lah. Kiper kayak anjingnya kita sembelok aku ya. Lawan kayak gini, apa yang lawan? Bisa nggak surrender langsung? Kiper yang ngelawak lagi nih. Kita yang lawan kayak gini.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Tries to play it through. He's through here. He has found a way through. And across it goes. Rudiger tries to clear. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. There's no flag. That has not gone well. Hazard. Now, and the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. We've got a goal! The breakthrough strike! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Caresses it through. And he's been shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball. Look at this. Can he finish? And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's well positioned here. Balde defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He is through here. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. Takes aim and crosses. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mbappe. This looks promising. Yamal. Throw in. And it's Roberto Carlos. Tchouaméni goes sliding in. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Shapes to shoot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Tchouaméni, Azar. Madrid finding their passes. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Valverde. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No. A real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And that's been won straight back. Tries to thread one through. Not the most accurate pass. Carvajal knocks it into space. Oh, Red, nice interception. Iniesta. Looking for options for movement. Yaya Toure. Messi, nicely spread. Can he get it through?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. and we're off again. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And they're back on the ball again. Bellingham. And they can counter here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. Shot could be on. Oh, some inspired defending there. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Vinicius Junior. He's hit a shot at goal. Gets good distance on it. Some resolute defending there. Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, that's been intercepted, and it's Iniesta. Hazard. What a throw in. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Could go all the way here. Cross into the box. Courtois claims it. Safe hands. Valverde with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run...
Rashford is on his own. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Valde tries a cross. That has been knocked clear. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, easy pickings there. Valde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Rashford. Bellingham has a look and plays it forward. Spread out to the left. Valde. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18. El dorsal 22.
Well, that's well spotted.
Iniesta. El dorsal 11. Yaya Touré. Serán
Stood up well to him there.
El dorsal 19.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
El dorsal 21.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And here's Rafinha. Now it's Rashford. He's found some space. Dani Olmo is onto this. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. And he's quick to snatch it back. Great vision. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking for the run. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. It's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Steaming on goalwards. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away. Good ball, good take. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Rashford. Rashford going face to face with his great rival. Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. Played into space. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, terrible pass. He's found a way through. Now can he... And the finish! And again! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Mbappe clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Balde.
17, el dorsal 23.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Asal. Looking to play him in. Delivery from him. Great chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sub...
And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won.
50 koin nih segala macam nyari apa aja babi. Gua sempat tak tackle, bangkit orang itu. Saya bangkit dia, semangat dia. Buang dulu main-main tanpa pakai. Lumayan deh, sebuah jago.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway. And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, the beauty of this system, Peter, is that you can offer both a back five and a front two, having sufficient strength at either end of the team where you need it.
Mbappe! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well read, nice interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection.
Shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Chiesa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Malaysia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Lille have the chance to go the other way. This is Owen. Mbappe. Damian. Oh, good-looking ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Albert Ferrer was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great chance! Goal! Nil! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Malaysia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Malaysia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. He's found a way through. There's the header! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Malaysia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Saliba. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Malaysia have got it back, and they'll have another go. Stood up well to him there. That's not gone well. Oh, super find.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Messi. Lille applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days.
And the finish! Goal! Lille! And they're back in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rijkaard is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be...
And can he finish it? That was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Played out to the right. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking to play him in. That's the keeper's ball. Albert Ferrer. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. This is Owen. He is through here. Delivered with swing. Serginho gets into some space. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Chiesa. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's been cut out, well played. Quality ball. And it's made its way to him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look at the space here. He's got away. Mbappe. Now it's Owen. Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Chiesa. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. We hit half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Malaysia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's through, now is he in? Can he get it through? No luck with that dink over the top. That's going to go a long way. Oh, there's a probing ball. Albert Ferrer. Serginho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Messi. Chiesa. Donatoni. Big chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. Showing great feet there. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That has been slung wide. Lille appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, no joy this time. Donatoni. Now it's Chiesa. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Nicked it back promptly. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cleared without complication. Picked out, chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Tries to pass it through. Malaysia can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Could move up a gear here. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
À leur place, le numéro 18.
That pass
Le
isn't the
numéro
best.
22. Attention, changement.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Perez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Lille clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Donadoni crosses it in. Perez is there, tries from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. And it's Valverde. That's been slipped through. This looks promising. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Messi. Oh, and Messi! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, should have put that away.
Ah, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 5.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Quick look, then plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 7. À sa place, le numéro 10. Forlan.
Beckham. That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Donadoni! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, what has happened here?
Additionnel, 3 minutes.
Perez. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Mbappe. Howson cuts it out. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Spread it left. He's being urged to shoot. Goes for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Cross to the back post. That is good defending. It's been repelled. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Chiesa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Malaysia certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
He's in a great position here. He's looking wide. Paris ended up in no man's land. Hakimi and Serginho, the most accurate pass. Oh, good spread. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's superb. Tries a shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Malaysia with the corner, they're first. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball over the top. Oh, just he's through, it's 1-0, chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Malaysia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Donadoni! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Zanetti. Pele.
Malaysia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Pele. Now it's Chiesa. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is... Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's gone loose. And it's Serginho. And he's quick to get it clear again. Back into the middle. Nice sequence of passes, this. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, and a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi plays it short. Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. Pele. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. And he shoots! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Well, there's the clearance. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Well, he's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mbappe, Pele, he's got away. Now, can they get him away? And it's Serginho. And this is Pele.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Hakimi. Pele. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looking to play him in. That is good alertness. Zanetti making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi picks it up out wide. Can he finish? And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Malaysia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm.
Chance, surely! Howson getting this one clear. And it's Hakimi. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Oh, such a clever touch. Malaysia have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Malaysia different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Serginho. Zanetti picks it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Terrific header. And that's caused a worry or two. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rice.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Malaysia really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Now that looks a decent ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now there's a fine ball. Real chance! And he hits the net. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Great chance! In for the pieces! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Malaysia still have the cards to affect this game. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Oh, some tackle that. And it's Messi. Played into space. There's the header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Chiesa. That's beautifully weighted. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Serginho. Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Rice. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off...
Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! Pomp, panache, and passion! This, a man full of it all! Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Serginho looking tidy in possession here. And this is Pele. Decent chance! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Brilliantly cut out. Shoots! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his... And that will be it. Malaysia have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Messi, very much the hero in this game. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Messi ya. Tuh. Di save sama Oliver Kahn dia. Gol pertama penalti ya Messi. Satu sama nih. Habis itu dibalas langsung pakai sama Diop. Secepat itu nengok. Oh, tuh. Gitu doang. Itu Messi lagi kan. Sap. Berapa orang lewat tuh mah. Kena blok. Diouf dia. Terus lihat lah. Messi, gol Messi. Kita lihat golnya macam mana. Oh, tuh luar biasa. Si individu. Donadoni kena tepis terus sama Oliver Kahn. Pam. Biasa nyoba nak nendang. Lionel Messi lagi nih. Cesa. Betul-betul skill Messi. Langsung si Pele. Diouf tuh, gila. Untung terakhir Messi bisa nyetak nih. Apa enggak the best player Messi tuh, dapat nilai 10. Itu dia gol kemenangan.
Durante el descanso podremos disfrutar de un pequeño espectáculo ofrecido por nuestro grupo oficial.
1660 bisa lah besok. Terima kasih bagi yang udah nonton guys, terima kasih.